可以，亚兰，请把你的那个图片调出来。
This is a liquid plasma containers. I have to clean up. This is a liquid plasma condition. Am I correct? He's using. I have to clean up the mess. Okay, carry on. Yes, I can see it. This was shown. This combination work was shown first time by Vernie and Renan in Dubai conference. A lot of people didn't understand it. Vernie, would you like to comment on this because you're expert in this?
Yes, what is not shown in this drawing are the coils in between the ganses, in between the bottles. So there are 3 mag-grab coils. Can I annotate?
Yes, I think you're already doing.
Okay.
Let me clean up my print. Let me explain to you what Vernie is doing. We have already developed this in the Keshe Foundation. There is some pictures here on overlapping. We have already developed this in the Innovation Center in conjunction with the coils. We showed it last night. And this is a combination of the plasma GaNs and the nanomaterial coating. You can create such a thing. It's very easy, but what I explained to Vernie when he wanted to do this, when we make commercial units carrying liquids, this will be part of the problem. So we have gone a step down into the matter state to create such a thing in the coil structure. And what Vernie is going to explain to you is that the structure which I've designed, and when he has added a different connection at the same time to it, it works like a heartbeat. And it becomes self-sustaining system. Go ahead, please, Vernie.
Okay, this is correct. The interaction here is correct for, let's say, for this side. What I have shown yesterday, what you notice, we have this container and this container and this container and one in the middle.
Use a thicker color pen. It's very faint what you're doing, please.
Okay.
Use a thicker pen.
Wait, it's not working.
There's a lot of same color on the board.
I'll just remove my, no, I cannot remove. Okay, I'm removing my previous.
I'm removing what I put in there that you can carry on showing your clean sheet now. Carry on.
Okay, I don't have the option here for a thicker, here it is.
It's a lines, drop down,
okay.
It's on the screen, yeah. Okay.
So this part here, these are containers here, 3 and 1 in the middle. What I have are these are liquid plasma. Yes, they are arranged in a correct manner. What you did not notice are the mag-grabs in between them. Here, here, and here, which have connection like this. They handshake with each other. Mag-grab in a way that you have magnetical and gravitational in the middle in each of the coils. And if you have this configuration.
Just wait 1 second. Can I add something, please?
Okay.
You got to understand here, we're going to the next step. What Vernie is explaining now is that where he put these blue circles, these are, you don't have, these are field interactions. You have to, from now on, to count on these. You can't just put the bottles and say, I connect the bottles. The bottles configuration creates a star formation, and each of these points, as Vernie is showing, each of these points, let me get my pen back. Each of these points don't exist in a matter state, you can't see it. But when you organize your system that you tap into energy at a certain point, you'll find out you absorb different energies. And that's what Vernie is talking about, how well you connect. And these are now, we are dealing with the GANs, plasma, liquid, and field strength. You use the plasma, liquid plasma to create a point of field, and then you connect that point of field, your system, to each other. Am I correct?
Yes. I suggest when seeing this drawing, we see it all in field interaction. Just see it that way. When we connect, let's say if we connect a wire from CO2 to any of the, let's say, wires also, that are, all of these are nano-coated. When we connect, consider it as a directional flow from a liquid plasma to the nano layer, to the fields. These are all fields interaction. And when we see it that way, it will be easier for us to evaluate the reaction. Okay, can I continue, Mr. Keshe, to
carry on? Yeah, it's just we fill in the little information between you and me that they understand most of it.
Okay, let me use another color. Let's say I think the flow here. Okay, let me label this. Oh, it doesn't change the color. Oh wait, I don't have the. Here is the color. It's not my color. Okay, undo. Okay, let me label this as the red one as our magnetical on each of the coils, or each of the nano-coated coils, and let's say this one as our gravitational, the center one. Okay, the connection would be from here and going there and going there. You have halfway extending your magnetical, and gravitational receive it somewhere in the middle, and so within this one. So you have now a flow similar to your black arrows there. So from magnetical, which is the red one, magnetical to gravitational, so mag to grav. So you have now the flow. Then now why they are placed in a manner this way. In here you have CO2, for example, on this side. As you can see, this CO2 is in proximity, is very near on these two fields here. Here, the fields of the mag-grav. The CO2 is also have its own field, so they are already interacting. But this CO2 is very far from the other. So to complete the reaction of this container, of this field of CO2, we extend this towards there, here on this point, on the grav of the opposite coil. You do the same here, you do the same there. So in here, they are interacting. 3. In here, the same, and there are 3. We have always working in 3 here. And in order to supply the other one, which is of the opposite, we intentionally connect it through there, on the opposite, on the leg of the mag-grav, which is the grav. This is more giving GANs, so it should be received by the receiving end, which is the gravitational of the opposite coil. Now, the center one, which is more gravitational in strength, the lead GANs, the liquid plasma, the middle one, you can then connect this to this one, to the magnetical, that one, and that one. And this completes the circuit. So we have full interaction of everything in here. So all the GANs interacts to all the coils. So each GANs interacts to all the coils. And the connection is correct in a sense that from magnetical goes to gravitational, and magnetical goes to the center also.
Okay, can I ask you one thing, please,
Yes.
Vernie? You have, this is theoretical picture which he has drawn. Could you show us a real one which you have? Then people can see it. Why we understand it. Can you show us one of yours?
Okay, I'll get the photograph for that.
Okay. We see what you're showing. You've seen the teaching last night to the American scientists or American organizations, whatever they're, and you have understood it, you've seen it, but you have to understand the totality of it. This part of the development has been on with us for some time. We have even taken it into production in the factory in Italy. Brennan can show you the blueprint of this energy system structure. We understand this fully. Vernie is very good at this development.
Okay, can I share screen?
Yes,
So,
you can stop sharing and then we take over for a second, please. Can somebody stop sharing from our Chinese friend? Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Hello, Mr. Keshe.
Yes, you just to wait, please. Please wait. This is the setup.
Okay, this is what I've shown yesterday, the 3 units. These are 3 units. You only need this one. What we have discussed is only one. It's hoping that I took a picture of 3 units these are for testing at that moment. So
you see the picture, even, can you go back here? Okay. You see here the picture, the bottom one, our people are still using matter state to nano state. If you look at the red wire, it's still not nano coated. We still have problems understanding these things.
Yes, at this point of assembly, it is not yet nano coated, but I was in a hurry. I know it will get
I
nano.
understand. I was just trying to say you got to stay in nano coated condition.
Yes, but this will work in 4 days' time. It will be, you know, the more you use it, the more it becomes efficient. Anyway, they are short wire, so I did not worry about it. But
no problem.
Every year becomes nano coated. I'll show you step by step how this was made. So you prepare. The coils are made this way. They are done this way. This on the right side. On the right side on this photograph is the gravitational coil. This is the inner coil. They will be inserted in the middle. And you see the other one, there's an extension wire, and also on the other end. You'll connect them this way. So we have an inner coil and an outer coil, and you connect the other end this way. So to have a continuous flow. So we have a magrab, a very small magrab. As you can see, that's my finger there. So that's how small it is in ratio. So you have 3. Then I folded them this way, that when I put them side by side, they will receive each other this way. That the distance here is enough for the container to get inside. So they will hold this in this manner. You see, outer coil, magnetical, is received by gravitational on the next, and going here on the other side, and so on. So they are in I would say in a counterclockwise or a giving flow manner. So the winding also here is from the winding also is the same as how they are mag to grab. It is counterclockwise. Okay, let's go to the next page. They are connected, then I nano-coat them. Now I connected a wire. This red wire, as you can see, they are connected on one side only, but maintaining on the same side, which is the magnetical of the coil. You see, when you have this connection, let me make this bigger. When you have this connection here at the junction, we also have this separation. The other side is magnetical. The receiving end is gravitational. Now this red wire is connected on the magnetical. All of the magnetical have this single wire, and later on they will be connected in the middle container. So next is I prepare. Since we will connect this to the container, of course you will insert the wire in the container, and they should be touching something in the container, which is liquid plasma. But in the liquid plasma, we have again nano-coated coils submerged inside, and this is how it is done. I only use single coils there, but they convey polarity in a manner of winding. So I've been using this convention ever since we've been using coils, and we are aware of this polarity. Even if they are not nano-coated, they respond properly when they are done this way. Like for this one, the clockwise one, they respond very well when they are as negative, and the other one as positive. So for the lead guns, what's inside there, since lead guns is, let's say, more gravitational, I will pair it with a more magnetical coil. So this is not a double coil, this is single coil. So this is pairing of more gravitational and more magnetical. CH3 more magnetical or more giving. I pair it with a receiving coil, which is gravitational. So this will be inserted in the bottles and connected with this corresponding wire. For the lead guns, you have this red wire, and what you see on the outside containers, we have the blue wires. Okay.
You are releasing the whole blueprint.
Yeah, because you asked me to explain, and there's no other way to explain.
With the greatest of pleasure. We have no problem. If you look at the heading of these papers, these were completed on 23rd of May. It's already when we teach, or we were talking last time to the Americans, was we know what we're talking about. It's been with us, development and everything, over 6 months. So
yeah, and
this is our understanding of new technology, which is beyond.
This is already running before that month, I think April.
Yes.
And it's documented after a month. We've been running it already this month. So let's go back to this photograph in the middle here. The gravitational is where we connect the blue wire coming from the bottles on the opposite side. So that's the complete setup on this wireless setup. This works wirelessly because the moment you connect the last wire, it will work automatically, instantly. The moment, let's say, the moment you disconnect the middle wire, the field will collapse. And when you connect it back, it will turn back on as if you're popping, you're making a balloon, an instant balloon of fields. And you can literally feel it if you put your hand on top of the containers. it's very strong field. You can feel it. So this is how it's done, and the previous drawing presented to us is correct, the field interaction, and what's lacking is this. I use shrinkable tubes, rubber tubes here, just to protect the coating, because I've been handling this during assembly. So to protect the coating, I use the shrinkable tubes. And for this time, when I open up one of the wires, in fact, I did open all the wires just to see it. Nano coating starts, and it all started among the in a group of stranded wires. It started from the middle going outwards. That's how it started, the nano coating. Okay, I think that's the this is all of it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.